Hi.
Hey, y'all.
Make sure my strap. You know how you got that strap inside of your
I
clothes?
know how you have that strap.
That one little strap.
Just the one.
Got to make sure that the. Okay, I think it's right.
Hey, y'all. I miss y'all so much. I am so happy to be with you all tonight. It's like we've been gone for so long.
Ooh, but the days are going by so fast, though.
And we lost an hour.
Oh my God!
I'm telling it because that extra hour, I didn't want to get up this morning. I didn't know what was wrong with me. I didn't want to get up this morning. Hey, you all! Welcome to tonight's Facebook Live. This Facebook Live is being brought to you by Diamond and Silk Store. Visit thediamondsilkstore.com to get all of your Choo Choo Baby merchandise, your Trump bling pins. And make sure you visit our Diamond and Silk website. Yes. Because we have something new that we're rolling out. Yes. And we hope you all like it. So make sure you subscribe and sign up. And we're doing some new things. And so, y'all, we've been very, 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 very busy. We've been very busy. Very busy. Okay.
And don't forget also to like our Facebook page. You know, we understand that they have a follow button or following button on our Facebook page now. And so a lot of times people, they may take and like the page or follow the page but not like the page or like the page and not follow the page. Do both. And then a lot of times a lot of people ask, you know, how can I find out whenever you ladies are coming on? Right. You know, to get the notification. Well, what you do is go to the following button. If you follow, you go to the following button, click down, and then you'll see the word see first. Right. Make sure that's checked so that you'll be the first one to see get a notification whenever we come on. Right. And then also go down and click on so that you will get a notification for all of our posts, whenever we come on live and so forth.
Because a lot of people always say, well, I'm not getting you all. Why? Right. So make sure not only you follow, but you like our page. And I think we already reached 1 million following, and we are almost there with 1 million likes. I love it. That's right. Also, for everybody that sends us books, cards, and letters of encouragement, thank you all so much. Thank you. We love you, and we really appreciate you.
And even the ones that take up for Diamond and Silk, you know. We know that there's a lot of new people that's just discovering Diamond and Silk, and they don't realize that we've been here for a while, for a few years now.
That's right.
And they're just discovering us, and they don't know how to take us, so it's like they got to get used to us all over. And, you know, shame on the people that come to our page and tell us we trolling them, but they on our page trolling us. Right. But still, shout outs to the people that go in and let them know, then get off these ladies' page.
Absolutely.
Why are you here?
That's right.
You know, because we've been speaking our voices for years. And a few people that's just discovering us is not going to stop us.
That's right. Somebody mentioned the winter storm. Yes. Now, here's the crazy thing about that, and we're going to get into our discussion tonight, you all. Yes. Yo, this is going to be a serious conversation about Obamacare. Yes. But they told us the other day it was going to be a snowstorm. So y'all know, if you live in North Carolina, you got to run out and buy all of these groceries.
If you live in the South, yes.
I was one of them because I started running out of food, so I had to go out anyway. So I was out there with the crowd too. And then we wake up the next morning, only a few flurries. Yes. And then in 1 hour, all that melted.
Not even an hour. It was like
crazy. Boom, it was gone. All of it was gone. Yeah. So I know that it's going to be a huge snowstorm going up the East Coast. Yes. I don't know if North Carolina is going to be affected. I think Raleigh we may get some flurries from that. I don't know. But I want everybody to be safe. Don't be out there in no snowstorm. Right. Talking about you finna do a wheelie in a sled and then you buried up under the snow. And now we see you on the news. Right.
But what's really happening is the snowflakes came back around because of this health care. And so now the snowflakes is coming back out and they're crying like little babies.
Okay. Well, you know what? Now, I've been reading some of you all, the posts. Yes. Trying to figure out, okay, when we put stuff out about the health care, about the Repeal and Replace it, I'm not going to say it's all snowflakes. It's people that have genuine concerns about this health care bill. And so we want to discuss that. This is like a serious conversation because, look, I'm not for forgetting about people. That's not what I'm not for.
We're not for
But we
that.
got to come back all the way to the middle ground.
Yeah.
What was it we did not like about Obamacare?
Right.
So tonight we're going to discuss it, and we're going to open up the phone lines because we want to hear what you don't like, because our president needs to know this,
right?
So they will know what to do with this here. What is it that we like? What is it that we didn't like about Obamacare?
And then when I look at, I was able to do just a tad bit of research today on everything, and I started asking myself, well, I didn't hear all of this commotion going on before Obamacare.
Right.
So what were we doing before Obamacare?
You was getting your own insurance or you wasn't insured.
Okay, so
you was either getting your own insurance,
right,
or you was either on some kind of like Medicaid, Medicare, or you just didn't have insurance,
or you didn't have any insurance.
Right, that's how.
But you went to
like a health department, right,
where it was federally ran, right?
Absolutely,
the
right,
right. Okay. So then it came along Obamacare,
right.
Okay, all right. So with a lot of the promises that President Obama made,
right.
A lot of them was lies. I mean, help me.
He couldn't keep the promise. He couldn't keep those promises, right? Because he said you was gonna keep your doctor,
right?
People lost their doctors,
right?
He said that it would drive costs down.
That's
it
right.
didn't. And these are the things that we didn't like. First of all, the mere fact that they made you get it,
right?
Because we were like, well, hold on, we grown, we can do what we want to. If we don't want it, why should we have to get it?
That's right. Or be penalized for not having it.
For not having it, okay? And then the next one is, like you said, penalized if you didn't have it.
Right.
Like at the end of the year when you got your taxes done, if you didn't get it,
right,
you was penalized with a fee. You was slapped with a fee.
Right.
So you thought you was getting your taxes back? Honey, they took your little money from you. Yes. And then premium. So once you got it, premiums went all the way through the roof. So where your premium was probably $200-300, now you talk about $1,500-1,600.
Right.
Listen, that's like a mortgage, and if you don't stay in one of them type of houses,
right,
that's like 2 mortgages for some people.
That's
mortgage
right.
and a car payment.
Yeah.
People can't afford that. And then there is no competition. Whenever you're doing something when there's no competition,
right,
I'm telling you, people will price gouge on you.
Oh, yes,
that's like the snowstorm is coming.
Right.
Imagine one gas station is open and all of these people need gas. Then, even though they're not supposed to do it and people have gotten caught,
right,
they go and up the cost. So that's how it's not compatible, okay?
Right.
And then, okay, and you have to pay high deductibles.
Right.
So now I got this policy, went up on the price, and now you telling me before I can even kick in, I got to pay a deductible of $10,000. Well, I could have took that money, saved it in a bank account, and just paid for my own medical care. Because I'm still paying. I'm still paying out of my pocket anyways.
Okay.
Hold on, wait a minute, girl.
Go ahead.
Okay, so that's the deductibles.
Yeah.
And then by the time the insurance kick in, like I said, you can't use it because you're being nickeled and dimed.
Right.
When the insurance kick in now, even though you're going to the doctor, that insurance kick in, now they're going to nickel and dime you to death. Well, you got to pay this fee, you got to pay that fee.
Right.
And no choices. Whenever you have no choices, boom, you get suckered.
Right.
You get suckered. So go
ahead.
So
I was listening to our president today, and he was basically saying that the plan that he is really wanting for everybody, he wants the cost to be lower. He wants to be able to expand our choices,
right,
and want us to be able to ensure access for everyone,
right?
Okay, but then when I listen to you, Diamond, what is causing these prices to go up and to be so sky high?
Well, first of all, if you don't have any competition,
okay,
that's what I want people to understand,
right?
If there is no competition in the market, if I'm the only one selling it,
right,
I can charge whatever I want to charge. Okay. So this is how these insurance operate. Oh, ain't nobody in the market, we gonna charge this, and ain't gonna be nothing you can do. But when I bring in somebody else,
right,
to create competition,
right,
now we back and forth. Unless we get together and say, no, we're going to do this together, we all can make money.
So I remember President Obama saying that the premium's going to be about like you paying a cell phone payment.
Well, he must have got that mixed up with that Obama phone, and he was giving that away for free. But
I remember back in the day when cell phones first came on the scene, and remember you had to get your cell phone put in your vehicle.
Yeah,
and then you carry that cell phone like a pocketbook.
That was that was the old
back in the day, right? That's when it first got started, right? But I remember them prices being so dang on high.
They were very high.
They were very, very, very high. And then what happened is you had another company come along.
Right.
The price went down a little bit.
That's right.
Then you had another company come along. The price went down. The phone got smaller. It got more mobile. And then you have more companies. And now all of these different companies have joined in on the market. And sometimes you got one company that owns 2 or 3, 4, 5 different companies.
Absolutely.
And competing against each other.
Yes.
And so now
that's
price,
the business side of it, y'all.
And the price is dirt cheap. And now you can, the cell phone payment is so cheap.
Or you can go up there, you can run up there to Family Dollars and get you a cell phone, girl. And you can buy one and get you a little phone card and tie it into it. So it's getting a phone
I
simple.
said all of that to say this. It started from somewhere.
Right.
Okay. And then when all of the different companies came in, it created competition,
right?
Competitiveness,
right?
To see, okay, we gotta. I remember we had to pay for the minutes.
That's
remember
right.
You had to pay
for the minutes, girl. Yes, you did.
And then you had to pay in a bracket. If you got 500 minutes, it was this much.
Yes.
700 minutes, it was
that
this
was
much.
nickel and dime.
Now everything is unlimited. Unlimited minutes, unlimited text. That's right. Everything is unlimited.
And I believe they called you. They charge you even if you pay if you made a phone call long distance. Back in the day, you charged.
That's right. But so this is what President Trump basically is talking about. He wants to do. Have the market open so people can cross party lines to be able to pay for their health insurance.
Okay. Well, when you listen to the left say that they don't like that because when you get car insurance. We stay in North Carolina. We can't go to South Carolina and get our car insurance. We have to get our insurance right here. So why would you want people crossing party lines? I think that it is simpler to do it that way, cross party line, so that you can get what you want.
And cross party lines.
Cross party lines. It's cross state lines, party lines. Cross state lines so that you can get what you want.
That's right.
Because when you purchase life insurance, hell, you can purchase that in
anywhere.
Any state.
It opens up the markets where you will be able to afford it. But
and let people choose what they want and not be made. You have to go along with this one plan and that's right. It.
Now, there was one clause in Obamacare that I believe is also helping contribute to this disaster that's going on.
Okay.
And that's where illegal immigrants were able to get health insurance. But the American people, the taxpayers, pay for that
because they get it through the Medicaid system. Correct? Okay.
That's right. That's right, and they get it for free.
And see, that's what I was saying about you cannot. This has got to be a little bit. I get it that people can't afford certain things,
right?
But it's got to be fair because what you can't do is take. The middle class got to pay these high premiums, and then they also got to pay for everybody that's getting it for free. Now you're running off the backs of the middle class.
Right.
And so...
And I like how you said that. We're not saddles.
We're not saddles.
We're not saddles.
We don't stop trying to ride the backs of the middle class people.
Right. But when it becomes an even playing field where everybody will be able to afford it, even people that's less fortunate... will be able to still afford it.
Because if you open up the markets from everywhere across the country, I may not get it from here, but I can get it from South Carolina or New York or
Imagine
whatever.
This. Okay, you know you got some people that smoke cigarettes out there, right?
Cigarettes.
And if you're able to go and afford a pack of cigarettes, to buy a pack of cigarettes, you'll be able to purchase health care. And what I'm saying is, when you have all of the competition coming in, it's going to drive the cost of it down.
People just like my frame.
Yes.
Okay, you can go. I wear glasses. Right. I can go to the eye doctor and get them right there from the eye doctor.
Right.
I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. You can just go online and get the designer that you want, and it's a lot cheaper. Just send them your prescription. It's a lot cheaper. Right. And they're not here in North Carolina. Right. So what I'm saying is that what President Trump is trying to do makes sense. Yes. But I'm hearing from some of you all, well, he need to repeal it and replace it. Well, just repeal it, but don't replace it. Well, replace it, but don't repeal it. Well, you can't repeal it if you don't you can't replace it if you don't repeal it. So now I want to hear, what is you all deal about this health care? Yeah. Because we got to come to a middle ground. We're not trying to keep people out the market. Right. And President Trump was there with families today. I saw that. He was doing a little, why they were up there about the health care issue. And he made a statement about it. But they did not show the family stories on some of these media outlets. It was like they cut them.
Yeah.
And one of them going to say, well, the feed was, that we lost them. No, somebody cut the feed. It's like the left do not want.
I was just about to say that they're not talking about the phases. There's 3 different phases to this plan.
That's right.
They're not talking about.
And they're not talking about the fact that people are paying high premiums that they cannot afford. And once they pay those premiums, they still can't use the insurance because of the deductibles. And then once the deductible is gone and the insurance kick in, now you're nickel and diming them to death.
That's right.
They won't talk about those issues.
But
because it's more than just poor people walking around in the country. So you got to look at everybody. Not just worry about one side. You got to worry about everybody. Because what you finna do is we're going to make everybody else poor trying to pay this here. Trying to pay this big old premium.
Girl.
So I want to hear from y'all about that because
but they are talking about the people that may lose their health care, the ones that's getting it for free. But they're not talking about the ones that have already lost their health care because they can't afford to pay for it.
Because of the high premium.
Because of the high premium.
And see, the left really irritates me when they do that. If you go tell it all and tell all sides.
That's right.
Don't just be one-sided. Go ahead,
I saw where one of the ladies, her premium used to be $365 a month. Now it's going up to $809 a month, and her deductible is $6,800 a month. So when
her deductible is $6,800 a month.
Excuse me, $6,800. No, it's $6,800. Her deductible is $6,800.
So it used to be
$3,000 is $809.
That's like a house payment.
That's right. So when I totaled that up for the year, it's $9,708.
Right.
Okay. If she don't go to the doctor, or if she just go to the doctor one time for that year, her best bet is to put this $9,708 into
a savings account, right?
And just pay for her doctor visit. Because $6,800 deductible mean that she would have to pay that $6,800 first before the insurance even kick in.
Not only that, but you still paying that wait a minute. So you got to pay that $809 up to that $6,800.
$809 a month is her payment.
Okay, but once those premiums add up to $6,800,
it's $9,708 for the whole year.
When does she meet her deductible? Does she meet her deductible when she go to the doctor?
She may have to break her arm or a leg. In order to be able to pay $6,800, let's say
I got it. I get it. Yes.
She has to pay $6,800 first before her insurance even kick in.
Oh, I don't like that. I don't like that whatsoever.
So for healthy people, for people that's out there working, they don't even get to really use their insurance. The question is, do you have a card or do you have care?
That's right. Because it ain't gonna do nothing. You sitting around and with a card in your pocket, but talking about you got health care, but you can't even use it. You still gonna die if you go to the hospital.
It don't even kick in. Because some people can't even afford to pay the $6,800 before they have to be making more payments for. I'm just going off of a $20,000 bill.
Got it.
Okay, some people can't even afford that. So there's measures that's got to be put in place, and we got to be able to help everybody where everybody is paying with their fair share. So it won't take and drain one set of people dry while you're paying for medical over here and you're paying it for yourself and for everybody else.
Right.
And that's causing the premiums and so forth to go up. It was so many millions that was supposed to be on this Obamacare.
Right.
Now that's been cut in half.
Well,
a lot of people
they can't afford they'll pay the fine at the end of the day. I reckon you'll take my taxes. I can't afford to pay $800 a whole month.
And some people got to get a second and a third job just to pay the premium.
And then what about the entrepreneurs that have to make sure that they provide care for their staff? Yes. And then they can't afford that. It's like this whole thing.
The rates have damn near tripled. They only have one provider that can provide the insurance.
Yeah.
So it causes it to triple and go up even more.
Right.
But what people need to realize is that, because I'm hearing, if this happened, I'm going to get this. If that happened, then that's going to happen. And what people need to realize is that what President Trump is trying to do is make it an even playing field for all.
Right.
To the point.
Right.
That once all of these different companies come in and start fighting for your business.
That's right.
Because they're going to be fighting for your money, honey.
Right.
They're going to be fighting
That's
for it.
right. Once they all come in.
The plans is going to come down.
That's right.
Before you know it, your deductible will be $50.
Or $100. Or it'll be just like a car insurance.
Right.
Because we have once every 6 months.
That's right.
Some people pay theirs once every month, once every 3 months, once every 6 months.
And you can afford it.
Or once every year.
Exactly.
Yes.
Exactly. It's what President Trump is trying to do. And so we have to stand the course, and we got to know that he's working this here for the best interest of all Americans. That's why there's 3 different phases that's going on here. Right. Not just the first thing and everybody's just going all crazy.
And listen, stop always listening to the left. Because they keep it going. They just irritate me when they do that. I saw where
somebody else said something about, is it Paul Ryan?
Yeah, I think that's him, or Brian Paul, whatever his name is.
Says something about a fee that people would have to pay if they didn't keep their insurance.
Okay, so explain that.
Okay, so let me explain that part right there. Okay, this is how I got it.
What you think, how
is how I saw it.
Okay.
Whenever I read it.
This is Silk's opinion.
This is Silk opinion, okay?
Okay.
And this is how I saw it. Okay. All right. Imagine that John Boy, okay, gets sick on April 1st.
He got sick April 1st.
Yes. All right. So John Boy decides he gonna get insurance.
That he gonna go out there and get some insurance. He's sick now. Because he been running the streets.
He been running them streets.
And he been drinking a whole lot.
Been doing a lot of drinking, so something may be wrong with his liver. All right. So he gets insurance April the 1st.
Right.
To go get checked out. So he wouldn't have to pay let's say that his bill totaled up to about $10,000.
Yes, because they had to do an ultrasound on his liver.
Had to do all of this different stuff for him, test him out, make sure he don't have no cancer.
Right.
All right. So let's say June the 1st comes. John Boy's cleared.
He cleared.
He don't have any cancer.
He don't have no cancer, thank God, and we tell him to stop all that drinking.
Right. And his premium, he paid his premium, let's say it's $200 a month. So total, let me see, April, May, June, that's 2 months.
So he paid his premiums.
$400.
$400
$500 worth of premiums.
Right.
All right. So June 1st, the doctor tells John Boy, you clear. So John Boy goes in and drop his insurance. Say, well, I don't need this no more. I'm good. All right.
Oh.
His medical bills is $10,000. His insurance company done already paid $10,000. But John Boy only paid $400 for his insurance premium, and he just dropped it. So you see how he just worked the system? He
just got on the system for them to pay this $10,000, $15,000 bill.
Right.
Then I'm gonna drop this insurance. Drop it. So that's why they penalize. That's why
that thing is in there with Paul Ryan had put in where if you drop your insurance after a certain amount of time, you get penalized. That's how I read it, and that's how I saw it.
Okay.
It's not saying that you get insurance, I'm going to penalize you. It's just that once you get it, then you got to be able to be right. You can't just drop it because you're getting benefits from it. After you done use the system up, then you drop it.
Well, can it be something for healthy people, like you can call it like wellness checks, where if you are healthy, then you are able to go in and get wellness checks, and it don't cost you a whole lot.
Right.
Because some people may not need full-fledged health care like others do. Some people are healthy, some people are not.
Exactly.
So
it needs to be fair for all so that everybody can be able to afford it.
But I'm just saying for healthy people, but they want to make the healthy people pay for the ones that's not healthy.
Well, Obamacare, he basically wants you to pay for the ones that's not healthy. And for the people that can't afford it, that's just, and a lot of people is sitting there riding
that's how you ride the backs of the middle class.
That's
class like that. Right. And you can't put it all on them. It's not.
That is not fair. Because, girl, let me tell you, I see some people that is able-bodied, meaning they are able to work.
Right.
Their body is able to work. And they will sit on the system and drain that sucker dry.
If they know how to work.
Get all of the benefits. They can go get their teeth cleaned for free and start back smoking crack the next day.
And you sitting up here with your insurance, with your $6,800 deductible, but it don't have no dental on it. And every tooth in your head feels like it's gonna fall out in your teeth. in your hand. Every tooth in your hand want to fall out of your teeth.
Yes, and you working hard. You got to smile in front of the people. You got to be of a service, and you can't get your darn teeth clean. But Joe Blow sitting at the house,
sitting up smoking weed,
but
he can go because he can use his Medicaid to go up there to
get his teeth clean. Only to smoke crack the next day. I just don't understand that.
He ain't got a tooth in there.
He ain't got a damn tooth in his head.
And then why is he at the dentist and it take the dentist so long to see his teeth when he ain't got one tooth?
And that one tooth is aching him. He got to get a root canal. I just don't understand.
Okay, y'all. So, we gonna go to the phones because we want to hear what you all have to say about this here Obamacare.
Right.
Should we repeal and replace it? The president want to repeal and replace?
How is it affecting you?
How is it affecting you? Give us some solutions because that's the way to solve the problem.
That's right.
Whether you're on the left or the right, whether you are a fan or a hater or a baiter.
That's right.
A baiter is a hater that always bait us into conversations. But we don't get into it.
Because our haters make us greater.
That's right, baby. So we love all of you all. So go ahead, you all. Give us a call at 980-224-4600. That's 980-224-4600. We want to hear what you all are talking about tonight when it comes to this here repeal and replace. We want to hear your thoughts about it because that's the way we're going to solve problems.
That's the only way we're going to be able to solve the problem. And make sure that you turn whatever device you listen to Diamond and Silk on, make sure you turn it down so that we can hear you loud and clear and you can hear us loud and clear.
Okay.
Hi, you're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from? Hello?
Hey, this is Thomas from Kingsport, Tennessee.
Hi,
hey, Thomas. Okay. What do you think about this here repeal and replace? Tell us your story about health care. Do you have it? Just give us the 411.
Yes.
Well, me and my wife, we do have health care insurance through my employer, and we're very healthy. We rarely ever use a doctor, and we've chosen the plan that's got the least co-pays and the highest deductible, which gives us a lower premium.
Okay.
Right.
We don't have any kids.
Okay.
But my problem with this whole deal, and I understand what Trump's trying to do. He's got the best interest in mind. But I mean, the competition is out there, but they've been stopped. But the problem I'm seeing is the question I've got is that are we trying to? Does the government really need to get involved in the whole insurance regulation business, or do they just need to step back and basically crack down on the pharmaceutical companies on prices?
That's a good question.
That's where the costs are going out the roof. It's the cost of pharmaceuticals, cost of radiation, whatever you choose to get. I mean, some of these people on cancer treatments, radiation pills or chemicals are in excess of $6,000. I know that for a fact. My sister went through it some years ago and passed away of brain cancer. And had she not had the insurance, there's no way she could pay $7,000 still.
Wow.
It's the pharmaceuticals that are raping the country. It's not so much the insurance, but I know the insurance is trying to recoup their costs. But my question is, should we be focusing on the government, cracking down on the pharmaceuticals instead of the insurance companies?
Okay, thank you so much. Thank you for calling. We love you. Okay, so one thing that he said about should the government be in it? Okay, my personal opinion, heck no. But now that they've already passed that and people have benefited from Obamacare, some people don't want to lose it.
Right.
So what do you do?
Right.
I do know that President Trump is talking about doing something when it comes to pharmaceuticals, lowering the cost of drugs.
Exactly.
So he is on top of that as well. Right. One thing at a time.
Yes, one thing at a time. But I believe that when it's a life-saving drug, it shouldn't cost you those $7,000 for one pill.
Absolute, that's right. Don't price gouge.
Right,
that's right.
Because that's like a necessity.
That's just like that gas.
Exactly.
Whenever it's a winter storm, the gas station want to go up. That's price gouging, and you don't do that.
You don't do that.
That makes sense.
Right.
Let's go to another call. Hi, you're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
Didn't catch that.
You didn't catch it? Okay.
And cap it. You know, a lot of these prices and different insurance and different things, it's time for it to be capped.
So when it comes to
go through the roof.
Okay, even when it comes to the drugs too.
Even
correct?
down to the drugs.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
I agree. How you on with Diamond and Silk? What's your name and where you calling from?
I'm not going to give my name, and I don't want to give where I'm calling from. I'm just going to state that I'm an industry insider, and I can answer any questions you have. I've worked in the industry for 8 years. I process claims. I know everything there is to know about the industry you're talking about. I just don't want to give my name.
You don't have to, darling.
Just in case, just for my own security.
Understood.
Okay, so listen. What is going on?
Yeah.
Is this here? Are we being scammed? Are we being ripped off? Especially when it comes to we have to pay high premiums and we have to pay high deductibles.
That's right. Tell us.
Give us a 411.
I work on the commercial side. The commercial side specifically means insurance through an employer. So if you go to your employer and they're subsidizing your insurance, so we don't see the premium side of it, we just see the claims and the benefit side of it. It's the employers on my end who write the policy. They're shopping the policy through the insurance company, and they're stuck. The rates are high because there's so many people in the pool that and when they kill a lot of it is when they kill the waiting period. Honestly, a lot of that there's nothing coming in, and it's
right.
Okay.
That's a car. You for 3 days in the hospital. Is it a hotel room? I mean, let's get real.
Okay, but wait a minute.
The costs are absolutely absurd.
Yes.
An MRI, $5,000.
Yes.
How much does an MRI cost?
Aspirin, $150 for
How do we have those costs?
The system in general. Look at the world operates. So
yes.
Why would you think healthcare would operate any way differently?
Right.
So when you're looking at healthcare in the industry, look at it as the world in whole, and look who's running the world, and look who wrote the rules to healthcare. The same people who built billions out of the country. The same people who are trashing our current president. The same people who are trying to bring down the planet. So if you're asking why the healthcare industry is as it is, look who wrote the rules and look who's trying to fix it now. I don't know what Paul Ryan's plan is. Not the best deal. It's Obamacare light. It still adds penalties. I understand, and I love the way you put that penalty. It was spot on. That is exactly how I see it. But the penalties, people don't see it that way because the media is spinning it as they're taxing you, screwing you.
Right.
But they're not. It's exactly what it is, so people don't jump ship.
Right.
Because you have to keep the policy. It's like an auto policy. You get the insurance card, then you cancel the auto policy, but you carry the insurance card to the top season if you get a speeding ticket. It's the same way of scanning that system. But that system doesn't work either. They're kind of loading it into the computers. But everything's been loaded into the computers, if we haven't noticed, by the CIA. So it's all gone berserk. And the insurance companies and the health insurance companies are just in the middle of that, making as much money as possible.
Okay,
all the profit. Even nonprofit hospitals just want the giant foundation. It's still hoarding money, but they're not doing anything with it. It's just a hospital foundation with millions and millions of dollars.
Okay, but you mentioned, wait a minute. You mentioned the system, so how do we change the system? Meaning, how do we change it where you're not charged $150 for an aspirin? Well, you know you can go to CV.
One mind at a time. You have to show people that they're living in a matrix. You have to show them that the people who are running this planet are not out for them, but are out for their wallet. Hillary transferred billions of dollars out of the country. Nobody said the word. Things have gone berserk. On Wednesday, we hit the debt ceiling. None of this may actually matter in the short term if we don't raise the debt ceiling, because as of July, we'll run out of money.
Right.
The Treasury will be broke. So none of this is, and it's all...
It's like a game.
Silly stuff when we're not really looking at the big game. You know, let's have China and Japan move pardon my language, move battleships into the South China Sea. You know, people aren't seeing what's really going on.
Right.
We've got us fighting over these little details that really, in the long run, don't matter, because we're going to get flattened by bigger things anyways if we don't open our eyes.
That's right.
Thank you you so much for calling. We love you.
And we call you Anonymous.
Yes.
We love you, Charlie.
But I love the way he put that. And he is absolutely right when he said something about when you go to the hospital.
Yes.
When you go to, you are nickel and dime. If they take a piece of tissue and wipe you off, they're going to hurt you for that.
Yes.
So let's take it all the way back.
Right.
How do we stop that? Because if we can stop that, won't that help bring down the cost of
definitely,
healthcare?
because you got to go there. The reason why healthcare is another part to why healthcare is so freaking high. Because of the charges that the insurance company is going to be charged from the hospital.
Wait a minute.
Yes.
So is this the insurance company or is this the hospital fault?
Well, I want to say it like this. Okay. The hospital have these high-ass prices. Okay. They're going to turn around if you come into the hospital, they're going to charge your insurance company a high-ass price.
Well, then,
right?
if I want aspirin, if I go to the hospital and I want an aspirin, can't I take my own aspirin? I'll go buy my own bottle.
To bring your own aspirin.
Okay.
But the deal is that's one element to why the cost is so high. Because now not only are you taking care of immigrants that's not paying into the system.
That's right.
Not only are you taking care of the less fortunate people.
Right.
Okay. Not only now are you taking care of whenever they send this high bill to the insurance company for it to be paid.
Right.
Because it's going to come back to our consumer.
That's right.
Okay.
That cost. But that cost wouldn't be high if doctor's office wouldn't charge such a high
and stuff wouldn't charge
so
such a high
for certain things because I know $150 for an aspirin when I can go, I probably had that in the medicine cabinet.
Girl,
that is crazy.
You can buy several bottles of aspirins for $150, but for one aspirin, a hospital would charge you $150.
But you know what? It's just like what somebody used to say. Who was it? When we would be on tour, I think it was Laura. She would say, a hammer, so much money for a hammer. How they were spending money up there.
Right.
So where's the watchdogs for the hospitals?
For the hospitals. It's something that's going to have to be implemented. Some stuff going to have to be capped. And then the government's going to have to get their ass up out of there. Because we as American people, when we work, and if we pay for our own premiums, and if the market opens up to where you have different companies where there's a lot of competition going on, it's going to be people on you like flies on.
But wait a minute. Even though there's going to competition in the market, what I need to know is these hospitals still going to charge a lot of money.
Well, they're going to eventually have to come down. Everything is eventually going to have to come down. Because, see, when the hospital realized, okay, I'm only going to get $10 for that aspirin instead of $150, they're going to have to bring their price down. Those prices are going to eventually have to come down.
That's what I want to make sure. The
insurance company is not going to be able to afford that cost, giving us this cost whenever the competition comes.
Right.
It's all going to work hand in hand. Just look at once I said about the cell phone. How it all started, you had to pay for a certain amount of minutes. All right. And then as competition started coming in, now you pay for this packet. This bundle of minutes. Now everything's couldn't believe it when I saw it. The unlimited minutes and all that.
But see, what I want to make sure is when everybody is in the market.
Yes.
Bam, they go to the hospital. I go to the doctor send them in. We pay our premiums. I go and I use my medical.
Right.
But whenever they send in the forms to whoever, to the insurance company to be paid, are they going to be sending these high bills to them? Because they're going to pass then the insurance company going to pass that cost on to the consumer. So really, it starts with the doctor's office and the hospital. And like he said, these pharmaceutical companies.
Yeah. It's going to have to be some type of cap.
Yes, it really is. Oh my goodness, yes.
I missed that.
Somebody is making some money.
They're making some buku money.
And it's almost like all of this stuff is a game, and then you have the left that put this together, but they sit up bigger about what they put together. And when somebody want to come in and change it to make it better for everybody, now they mad about it.
They mad about it.
I know.
But the sad thing is that you work your butt off. You work your fingers to the bone for all of these years only to die. Only to die.
And your teeth can't even be clean. Hey, you're on with Diamond and Silk. What's your name and where you calling from?
Hey, this is Christy from Tennessee.
Hey, Christy. Okay, tell us what you think about the Repeal and Replace, Obamacare, and your experience with your insurance.
Well, I just want to say I work in a pediatric dental practice, and I see parents who purchase Obamacare plans that have the pediatric dental benefits, and the benefits for the dental, they don't kick in until the parents can meet the medical deductibles. It's all combined. So the kids, they can't even get their dental benefits until the parents meet those high medical deductibles, and it's crazy.
Oh, how was it before Obamacare? Before the parents came in, before Obamacare, how was it?
Well, in the demographic where I am, we have a lot of self-pay patients, and a lot of the parents will just self-pay for their kids' dental care, and it wasn't a problem. And now they're forced to buy these plans, and the parents they don't know that the dental and the medical is combined, and therefore the dental benefits don't kick in until the parents meet those deductibles.
Oh, that is not fair. Right. That is. Right. Thank you so much for calling. They should have took that and they should have separated that or let the parents know. So they got medical, and their medical and dental is included. So even if that deductible is $6,800, we can't get your teeth. Your children's teeth gonna have to rot out until you meet that $6,800. So even though you paying $109 a month, you got the $809.
That's an
$809. Right. You got to pay a $6,800 deductible. You still got to pay for your children's teeth out of your pocket.
That's right.
It's a scam.
It's all.
This is all
that's
a
what
scam.
I'm saying. You work.
So now I want to know, like that guy said, who made millions off of this and billions off of this here?
Right.
And I'm sorry, our President Trump is right.
That's right.
This is a disaster.
It's a disaster.
And now that I'm looking at it, I'm appalled.
It's a freaking disaster.
Oh my goodness, this is crazy, as H-E-double-L. Listen, y'all, don't forget to visit the Diamond and Silk store, diamondandsilkstore.com, and visit our website, Diamond and Silk. Sign up for our newsletter, subscribe to our Diamond and Silk, diamondandsilk.com. We never push Diamond and Silk. We always say something about the store, but we never say anything about diamondandsilk.com. Let's go to another caller.
Okay, here we go.
How you on with Diamond and Silk? What's your name and where you calling from?
Hi, my name's Jake Solomon, and I'm calling from New York.
Hi, Jake.
So I was talking about the healthcare.
Yes.
So my biggest problem with the healthcare is that there's no discussion of lowering prices, fostering a revolution of choice, competition, portability, cost consciousness, or breaking down the barriers between consumer and provider. There's more regulations, more spending, more mandates, more subsidies, and more taxes. So what I have a problem is that when this is approved, millions of people are going to lose their health care. So it's really some conservative outlets have called it worse than Obamacare because people are losing and the prices are doubling. And Paul Ryan invented it, so it's nothing special. So it's just concerning that this is what might be passed.
Okay, so when they pass this, thank you so much for calling, darling.
Thank you,
So
darling.
he's saying when they pass this, a lot of people are going to lose their health care. See, we don't want people losing their health care.
But what about the people that's already lost their health care?
Because they can't even afford to pay it.
They can't even afford to pay it. So it's like somebody said.
You damn if you do, you damn if you don't.
Right, pretty much is what somebody said. And that's why we all have to all step back, take a breath, and see how can we work this out where it can benefit everybody across the board. Because sometimes you have to transition into some things.
Right.
So that you won't hurt your fellow brother or sister.
Right.
But at the end, it benefits us all.
Everybody. Right.
It's just like, imagine that, you have somebody there that's used to getting their light bill paid by the government, or somebody's always coming in a system.
Red Cross or somebody like
every
that.
month, okay? And then all of a sudden, they say, okay, we're going to take the government out of this.
Right.
All right? So, or Red Cross. Red Cross have no more money because everybody is draining Red Cross. Right. They can't pay it anymore.
This is just hypothetically.
All right. So do you just take that family, that mother with those children, and just take and just cut her lights off when she's so used to getting assistance for that, or do you transition her into a position where she would then be able to afford it? Because even though she can't afford it right now, but if you make it affordable across the board for everybody.
Because I don't care if you poor or not, you still got to have car insurance.
Right.
If you drive, you can be poor, but you got to have car insurance.
Certain things and priorities that you have to meet as an adult when you have certain responsibilities.
That's right.
You have to do that. And that's why I always say, now, if you can go buy a pack of cigarettes, you can take some of that money and put it towards your health care.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? Okay. So now the question that we have to ask ourselves is, how do we make this, like you said, where it's an even playing field across the board,
everybody,
and everybody can afford it?
Everybody can afford it. Because, I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of people that's out there working and that's paying taxes galore, and they feel like they're getting taxed half to death.
Right.
With everything going on, and people getting on the system and draining that system dry,
right,
and pulling from that system, and people coming from other countries getting on our system, draining it dry, but not investing nothing back into our system. And then it's causing the premiums to go up. It's causing the monthly thing. It's causing everything to go up. It's a messed up system.
Okay, and see, that's why the left, we don't need to bicker about this.
It don't need
we need to solve. We need to all come together and solve.
Right.
And if Congress and them senators up there, they can't solve it, then the American people need to solve
we
this
need to
problem.
get together and
how we gonna solve this?
That's right.
Yeah. How you on with Diamond and Silk? What's your name and where you calling from?
Hello. I don't know my name.
Okay,
I'm calling from the Western North Carolina.
Okay, so tell me about your healthcare situation. What do you know? What do you think about the repeal and replace?
Okay, I think the government needs to stay out of it altogether.
Okay.
But because what we're going to eventually do, ladies, we're going to end up with privatized health care, which is awful.
Mm-hmm.
What that means is only the rich get good health care.
Mm-hmm.
And I became disabled when I was 39. I didn't know it till 5 years later. Broke my neck in a wreck, and I worked my butt off all my life.
Right.
Raised children, 6 children. And then I ended up on Medicare way too young, 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And the first thing I got told, Obamacare took all cold medicines off the Medicare list. So if your doctor gave you, say, a prescription for some sort of good cough syrup, you had to pay for it out of your pocket.
Wow.
Out of your pocket.
Wait a minute, why did Obamacare, why did they do that?
Your pharmacist would tell you, no cough medicines or anything like that. Antibiotics were covered, but no cough medicines or cough suppressants were covered anymore because of Obamacare. And he would offer you the next best thing that was on the shelf that you could buy over the counter.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Now, for me, the most amazing thing is Medicare is horrific, and I don't know how our older people handle it. Because every month you get paperwork, and every month there are changes, and if they want to change something, I don't know the difference between A and B. It's too complicated.
Uh-huh.
It's way too complicated, and it's actually
like
stressful. Well, I worked all my life and paid into this system.
Right. This is what I need to ask you.
And I know, and my daughter was insulin dependent diabetic. Let's take that as well. So I'm disabled. She's insulin dependent diabetic, and she's very brittle. She's been insulin dependent since she was 5 years old.
Right.
The day Obamacare was passed, because she did not have insurance, she's in her 20s, she did not have insurance any time. Her insulin that we could get for $100 a bottle jumped to $500 a bottle.
So okay, so
what I'm saying, you were asking who made the money.
The
pharmaceutical.
You're talking about life-saving drugs.
Right.
People that need insulin have to have it to live, right?
Right.
The price of insulin to Jesus.
So how is she getting her medicine now?
And so this was held against her, unlike Obama had originally
planned. She couldn't get insurance for less than some astronomical $6,000 a month.
Wow.
Just because she needed that much insulin. If she had everything her doctor prescribed her, between her injection needles, her glucose strips, her insulin, her prescriptions were so much money that the lowest rate we could get an insurance company to give her was $6,000 a month.
Well, let me ask you this here. How is she getting her medicine now? Is she able to get it? Did Medicaid kick in to sort of help with the cost? What happened?
Adults don't get Medicaid.
Oh, they don't? Okay.
She was active. She worked some, but she's not been able to hold her job her entire life. She's never been a stable diabetic, and she had the best medical care. The University of South Carolina. She had great medical care and education. As she was coming up, still with this disease, but the reality of it is she couldn't stand on her feet for 8 hours a day.
Okay, but what I want to know is, how is she getting her medicine now? Like, does something kick in?
She is at the mercy of bombs money. Churches helped her. She's at the mercy of whoever will help her get her medicine.
Okay, but she's on Obamacare, correct?
No, ma'am. The cheapest policy we could find was $6,000 a month because she was
so that means okay. So with her being her age, if she do work a little bit, so that means when she filed her taxes, she's penalized, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, that's what I need to know.
Yes, ma'am.
Wow, and see, so that's why he say it's a disaster. That is a disaster,
right?
To my knowledge, the penalties have not been yet assessed. To my knowledge, that was supposed to start happening in 2017.
Oh, it's people getting penalized.
Donald Trump is going to forgive everybody those penalties.
Yeah, I think he's going to end those kind of mandates.
Yes,
those kind of mandates, I believe, he's going to end.
Right.
But thank you so much for calling. Thank you for sharing your story. You know, okay, so now that bothers me because now you tell every American that they have to be on this.
Yes.
But how you going to tell every American that they have to be on this? And they can be on it. That's a pre-existing condition.
Right.
So she should be able to get her medicine, and the pharmaceuticals shouldn't shoot that one medication up to $500. And if they do, why isn't she being given something optional? Because they just make one drug for just one.
Just that. Okay.
You got what I'm saying?
This is what Silk have to say.
Okay.
Okay.
Go ahead, Silky.
When something is not working,
right,
you have to dismantle it and rebuild the foundation of it. I've heard a whole lot come in tonight, and what I've read. It's like, okay, if you do this, but then this happens.
Right.
But then if you do that, but then this happens. And sometimes it's best to take it back.
Right.
Let it all caboose. And for the ones that's out there acting like children and pissed off about it, if they kept Obamacare, let them remain Obamacare and they pay the high premiums. For the ones that want Trump care, let them
Wait a minute. A lot of them that's on there ain't paying no premium.
Well, what's going to happen? That's what I'm saying. Because what's going to happen, that's going to eventually go away. Because there's not going to be any money in the system to pay for it. See, you can't keep draining the
You can't drain people dry like that and nickel and dime to death. It's not going to work.
So sometimes it's best to just sit back and dismantle this here down and start it from ground zero.
So I think that's why he's saying repeal and replace. Right. Some people want the government out of it. But here's the deal, you all. Do the American people need to go after the pharmaceutical companies and the hospitals?
Right.
Because it shouldn't cost no $150 for an aspirin. And it shouldn't cost no $5,000 to put me in a tunnel to look at something on me.
Right.
That's very high.
Now,
how much electricity involved? Just like President Trump got on them about that plane.
That's right.
You ain't paying that much money for no plane. What the hell it's going to do?
That's right.
It's going to fly, but what it's going to do? Do I get to live in it?
That's right.
Do I get to fly to space?
Do it cook for me?
Do it cook for me? It's got to be doing some things if you're going to be paying that many billions of dollars.
This here is a hot ass mess.
This is
a mess.
It's very messy. And the mere fact that you tell people to get this, they get this, and they can't even use it.
They can't even use
and
it.
if that girl is a diabetic, and especially if she's diabetic type 1,
right,
meaning she was born this way, like she have to have something. If not,
it shouldn't be a problem with helping her out if you're helping all of these illegal immigrants. See, that was written. I remember reading something about that. And it
shouldn't be a problem helping her out if other people is getting it for free.
It's getting it for free.
But then we got to go to the pharmaceutical companies.
Hey.
Because why do y'all have this stuff so high where people can't afford it?
Well, see, a lot of times they put that so high because they feel the insurance company is going to pay for it.
Insurance company won't pay for it.
Exactly. So that's where everything is going to trickle down. Because when you start getting these kickbacks and you find yourself holding the bill, eventually it's going to be like, I get something or versus not getting nothing. It's going to all trickle down. And one thing that our president said today is that it's going to take some time.
That's right, everybody.
This has been a mess.
He can't just do it like this here.
Right. It's going to take some time.
They put past this here thing.
Right.
They put this stuff into law. So he have to dismantle this.
Right.
And you got to give him time to dismantle it.
It's time.
I don't want millions of people to lose their health care. But what about the millions of people that done lost their health care because they can't even afford to pay the premiums
no more? They done lost it.
And the deductibles is out the roof.
It's crazy.
So it's not a win-win situation for anybody.
But we can make it a win-win situation for everybody if we all be patient.
Right.
If we all stop bickering and let President Trump do what he wants to do for all Americans, including the liberals.
That's right.
Because he wants to benefit all Americans.
Right.
Because I didn't see nobody acting stupid like this here when Obama was standing on stage lying.
No, they weren't acting stupid, honey. They were right behind him. He said, you going to keep your doctor. You lost every doctor.
Yeah.
You said you heard, he said the premium was going to go down. The premium's out the roof. You can't even afford it, child.
You can't even afford
I don't care if you went out there on the corner and had a little basket and had many people put money in. You probably can't raise that much money for the doctor for that. They're going to have to look. They're going to have to do something. They're going to have to do some things. Listen, you all. We just coming to give y'all the 211. We call it the 211 because it's two of us.
And we're the ones giving it to you.
So listen, don't forget to like our Facebook page. You want to like the page. If you want to receive notifications from Diamond and Silk, you want to go in and not just follow it, but like it. So when we come on Facebook Live, you receive notifications.
That's right.
We're already at our 1 million followers.
Yes.
So now we're almost at our 1 million likes. So make sure you like our page and invite your friends, invite the haters and the biggers if you want to.
That's right.
But we don't stop talking. We got to solve this issue when it comes to this healthcare these pharmaceutical companies and these hospitals.
That's right. And make sure you go to the follow button, and when you follow it, scroll down, click the drop down menu, scroll down and click see first. Go ahead and click on it so that you'll be the first one to get a notification whenever we come on live.
And don't forget to visit our website, diamondandsilk.com. Visit our store, diamondandsilkstore.com. We love y'all. And in the meantime, in between time, we will see you all next time right here on Facebook Live. Good night, everybody.
Good night, everybody.
And be safe up there on the East Coast.
And stay healthy, you all.
And stay out that snow.
That's right. That's right.